Good morning. Hey guys, can you hear me? Hello? Okay, loud and clear. Thank you, brother. Actually, I resetted my laptop last night. Everything is gone from my laptop. So first I just install OBS Studio and try to fix the things. I'm not sure about. But where is my... I got it. So for this is the price action. This two line is TGF line, which is actually, you can see here, the 20% and the 30% of previous week candle. So these two line is actually those 20% and 30%. Okay, so my first intention was today to see that if it can reach any of these two line first. So far it is very near to minus 30%. Let's see if it can stop over there and can start to fall. From the daily chart, you can see this is that standard deviation, minus 2 standard deviation. Market came until this minus standard deviation, opened there, closing and opening is different. Opened there, started to fall, fall until here, made some lows there, started to go higher. Here I have a very small gap, you can see over there. This is that gap. I'm watching this gap as my inversion fair value gap. So if it can reach until this gap and then start to reverse and start to fall again until this bullish gap, which was my target for longer time from minus 2 standard deviation. So I would love to see that this market will come here to this daily fair value gap. This is so far this is my expectation, but before falling it, I really prefer that it will tap to this inversion gap. Today is Monday. It can be an accumulation day. That means this market is not moving anywhere today. Instead, it will keep bouncing in between these two lines, which is 20%, 30%. It can keep bouncing over there, and tomorrow, manipulation day, market will go higher. It will trade some kind of fair value gap market is going to create by today. It will trade that, take previous day high, used this inverse gap for fall, and Wednesday and Thursday can go toward that daily fair value gap. So that is my intention according to the narrative or everything. So let's see how this is going to start for today. But to be honest, I don't have any bias. That is why I made that poll. What is your bias today? I really need to know that. I am expecting some kind of accumulation day where market is not moving anywhere. Instead, it is going to be, like bouncing in between to very specific area. It will keep bouncing. That is my expectation for first and foremost. But let's see how it is going to work. Okay, we'll have to go to hourly chart. This is the hourly chart. Over here I have this hourly last fair value gap or entry fair value gap, whatever you say, because there is a small gap over here. I'm not watching this gap first, but I'm watching this gap, which is important to me. So I would love to see, even if it would love to fall, first it will reach to this area over here, and then it will start to fall. And that is what I'm expecting going to happen tomorrow, not today. Today this market will keep bouncing in here. Okay, so not coming here by today, but of course it can reach over here by today. But we'll see that as a hindsight. Okay, if you see there is a low here, and all of these lows are relatively equal lows. If you go to NQ chart, you can see that this low has been taken over here by a shallow run. Of course, you can mark it as a obvious liquidity, but overall this is my liquidity which I'm expecting this market is going to take, as this is a very clean support zone. Lot of time market has been respected over here inside this last fair value gap. So this is that last fair value gap from that hourly chart. Again, I'm not interested to mark this small gap as my last gap, but of course you can go over there. In other words, this is the entry fair value gap. from the hourly chart. So you can see it came to this hourly fair value gap here, and then it has bounced from there. So this is something very good to see, the reaction from here from the hourly gap. Now I would love to see that it will come back again to clear that clean sell side liquidity which is here. That is my intention, to see if it can fall for that sell side liquidity over here. Below this sell side liquidity I have the extreme sell side liquidity. Now I'm not going to mark this liquidity as my extreme sell side liquidity. I'm going to mark this liquidity as my sell side liquidity over here, which is an shallow run, which is my obvious liquidity. So you can see this is that extreme or obvious liquidity or my extreme liquidity. So I don't have any buy side liquidity, unfortunately. No buy side liquidity at all. There is nothing at all over there. So I have a lot of sell side liquidity. Again, this is the extreme sell side liquidity for today. Even if it starts to fall today, it can maximum take that sell side liquidity, which I'm not expecting going to happen. It can happen by Wednesday, not by today or tomorrow. But still, it can start to fall, which I'm not interested to see. I will think about selling if this market can close below this -2 standard deviation. Otherwise, I'm expecting this market will keep bouncing here. Okay, so not going to fall, not going to go higher. Maybe it will take 100 handle for bouncing, 100 or maybe 150 handle for bouncing, keep bouncing, high, low, high, low, high, low, some kind of seek and destroy mode, something like that. This is that 15-minute chart. So for to be honest, I really don't have anything from 15-minute chart, nothing at all. Same, this all of the sheet price action, you can see small candle, it went higher, like very small candle, something like that. If I come here to this area where actually my new week opening gap, new day opening gap are marked over here, you can see there is a dashed line. I don't know you can see it or not, which is just below that -30% as well as below this inversion fair value gap. Okay, so just let me make it up here. That's good. So this dashed line is called event horizon, which is in between this lowest new week, I mean sorry, new week opening gap and this new week, oh not that one, actually the highest one here, this one and that one. The 50% is exactly over here in between this new week opening gap and that new week opening gap, which is the event horizon. So that is also an obvious level that can stop the market and send it lower again. I really don't want to see the fall today, but of course it can start to fall. Moreover, I would love to look for some kind of second destroy mode today. Okay, so this is my expectation for today, that this market will work as a second destroy. But of course it can be so beautiful, but we will see that after 9:30. From 1 minute chart, if you know about the 7 a.m. kill zone entry, you know that market has to take the liquidity in between 6 to 6:30. The liquidity has to be relatively equal highs. You can see that from 6:30, which is from here, okay, this 6:30 to until 7 is here, that is 7. This market didn't clear any kind of buy side liquidity, any kind of sell side liquidity. It has cleared that high. Say just one high is not acceptable as my liquidity. It has to be at least relatively equal highs or relatively equal lows. I had this relatively equal lows over there, you can see here, which is obvious liquidity. Exactly at 7 market has cleared the liquidity. I was not here, as in hindsight I have seen that if I were here I would try to frame my first buy from here. While it tapped there, stop loss would be at least below this low, which is here, below that low, and my target would be this obvious liquidity. And you can see there is a loss. Of course I'll get a loss over there. The very next time it has, after getting stopped out, another buying opportunity over here, you can see from there. So new buying opportunity from there, stop loss same area below this one. But as it is 18 handle or something, I can't take that risk. I have to take maximum 15 handle risk, just for random. Okay, and this buy side liquidity would be my next target, and finally it had hit over here. That was the 7 a.m. kill zone entry. No confusion, nothing. It has to clear either buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity, and then you have to go look, wait for the displacement. If you get the displacement, you don't even need the market structure sheet, inversion fair value gap, 22 IT model, or just the displacement fair value gap. Even though you will take a 13 handle loss, but I believe you will get near about 30 handle profit as well. So it's a good deal in my opinion. Yeah, that is all actually about the 7 a.m. kill zone entry. No need to talk about the London session because London liquidity making session was so beautiful today. I'm just not interested to explain that right now. So we'll wait for the price action around 9:30 to see if it can provide me something over here. Now let me know how are you guys. Is everything good? Because I know some of you didn't believe me, some of you really don't care about me, but I told that when this market reached to -2 standard deviation, just keep looking for sell until this daily fair value cap. I am not over sure, but if this market is overzealous, this is coming until this area, this volume balance. This is the real liquidity word. So this market is coming for this area, but not sure yet. But this is an obvious area where this market should come, in my opinion. So while it reaches here, I have to keep thinking about the sell only. So overall, if you ask me, every day my bias is bearish. Every day my bias is bearish. Anytime this market can start to melt. But to be honest, I really would love to see it will stay here today. And tomorrow it will be the manipulation. Previous day high will be taken. And then I will start to look for the fall. That is primarily this is my expectation. But we'll see. Good morning, Baragan. Good morning, Tanmoy. Hey Sachin, I'm cool man. Mahdi, good morning, brother. Aksa Siddiq, according to Michael, Monday generally causes disturbance. It depends on the TGIF. If the TGIF is finished by Friday, you will 99% of the time you will get the run or the expansion by Monday. So Monday, even if there is no news, you will get that expansion. You can check it. Uh, okay, and if the TGIF is done by the London session, sometimes in Monday you got the expansion. But moreover, Monday should be kind of accumulation phase or something like that. That is like the general rules. It will come to connect the disconnected area. Yep, yep, that is the disconnected area. I am expecting that things. Hey Imshi, walaikum salam, brother, how are you? Aris, good morning, Aris. Saimi, good morning, brother. Ravi, hi brother, hi Paul. Hey RP, how are you, brother? John Ramone, RP, thanks for all the support you are showing me in Twitter. You and F Plenty, these two guys actually keeping alive my Twitter. Thank you so much, brother. Hey, Jandre, how are you, brother? Good morning, Camps. Let me know how was your day, guys? Thursday and Friday. It should be so beautiful, by the way. Extremely volatile market. Small run will give you 60 handle, 100 handle, 120 handle. It was an awesome market. Hey Chandrakant, I'm so cool, man. Thanks for asking. How are you, brother? Come on, bro. How can you say thank you? Nothing compares to wizard reading. Okay, that is a compliment. By the way, thank you so much. Okay, thanks is back, RP. There's some mosquito. I don't know why my good night is not working. Let's see if it can provide us some big boom. By the way, the sound is clear, right? The sound and also the is it buffering? Because as I told, I just resetted my laptop. Everything was gone. Immediately I download the OBS Studio and just connect it to YouTube. I didn't fix the audio system or nothing. So if there is any disturbance, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll leave it like this way. I'm trading with a funded account. Yes, sir. I am trading with my funded account. That is why I'm in micro mini chart as it is 25K account. I never trade over here. I just need the experience. How does it feel? 25K account. That's why you can see over here. This is the funded account I'm trying to trade this funded account. It's okay, don't change any settings. Okay, Mahdi, I'll keep it like this way then. Thank you, RP. Good morning, Miguel. Sammy, sound is perfect. That's cool. Then I'm not going to change anything. I'll just keep it like this way. Hey, Madhe, how was your day? I'm really interested to know about your feelings about the price action on Thursday and Friday. How was it? Please let me know. Share me something. Was it difficult or like you were able to read it? Something. Just let me know that. Thank you, Madhi, for sharing our Discord link. It's absolutely free. If any of you are interested, please join through that link. You can't copy my trade. You should not copy my trade. This is paper trading, okay? This is paper trading. If I lose the money, I don't care about that. So please don't copy my trade. That is an humble request to all of you. If you want to copy trade, there is a lot of people over here like Patrick, then Tania. You guys can check them out, okay? They're really good. And you can copy their trade as well if you want. Do you trade during the open? I trade the first presented gap, as you will see, you'll be able to see. But except the first presented gap around the opening, I don't trade anything else. Yeah, I don't have any bias, Mickey. Mikey, no bias for me. When I said that it's in paper trading, 11 people are just gone. This is the fun. By the rest of you, please don't think this is paper trading. But don't copy my trade. Those people who are struggling to keep their funded account, I can give you an idea. I don't know it will help you or not, but I can share it to you, okay? When you have an funded account, don't focus on your payout. Instead, focus if you can survive 1 month, at least 20 trading days. If you can survive by 20 trading days, I promise you, brother, you will get your payout. So don't focus on payout. Instead, focus on surviving on that account by 20 days, 20 trading days. This that was gone was our liquidity. I'm just waiting for the 9:30 open. Not interested to trade the 9:30 open, but obviously I'll go for the first presented gap. But that entry, please don't copy. Okay, if you feel good, then go for that first presented gap entry. Otherwise, don't take that entry. Okay, you don't need it. I believe in that sheet. I will go for that trade. Let's see. Maybe it will hold, and then this market will fall. We'll see. If it is an evolution, then try to break that area. Okay, try to break it, either over leverage or over trade. I don't know how, but break that. That is still 4% is. If it is funded account, keep holding, keep staying over there. Don't force. Go slowly, slowly, slowly. One day you will pass that stage. For eval, most of the time what I do, I do kind of like I have 5 account, so I over leverage them and try to pass at least 2 to 3. So last time you saw that I bought for a 25K account. I blow two, and I have two actually, and I blew two. So these two I have, and I blew already two account. But of course, because of the I mean trailing drawdown, otherwise it won't be blown. but it is what it is. So 50-50. Okay, so I passed 2, I blow 3. It's still better for me. I prefer at least 2 out of 5, and I'm happy because I got 2 out of 4. Though my plan was 3, and I was very near to pass another one, so it was near about 1400. I needed 1500, it was 1400, and then the trailing drawdown and the over leverage things killed my account. And it is bad luck. According to the price action, I don't think so I will find any trade before 10 a.m. I'm not feeling good. I don't know why I'm not feeling good, okay? But I think that I will not find any trade before 10 a.m. Maybe around 10 a.m. macro will give me something. But yeah, before 10 a.m. I'll try to go for the first presented gap. There you go. This is the opening, 9:30. We need to be very patient for the trade today. Absolutely, Chandrakant. Absolutely, we should be very patient about our trading for today. This is that inversion fair value gap from daily chart, if you remember, minus 330 in standard deviation, event horizon. Okay, so all of this line is a very strong line for to reverse the market. So let's see if it can reverse from there. I have the cleanest or nearest sell side liquidity over here around this area, which is actually my first interest to see if it can clear this sell side liquidity or not, but we'll see. If it is a BC as a first presented fair value gap, I will take the buy. Please don't copy that first entry because it's depending on first presented gap. I don't want you to copy the trade. If you are observing the first presented gap, of course you can take it. Otherwise, don't take that first presented gap entry. If it is CB, then I will take the sell. My target is 25 handle. My maximum stop loss is 25 handle. If I take 2 losses here to this account, I'll switch to another account. If I get 1 win to this account, I'll stop trading over here and I'll switch my another account. Market is both above midnight open and 8:30 open, so it is in deep ex expensive area. So it's a deep premium. Would love to see if it can start to fall for discount now. There's another one thing I forgot to explain, brother. This is the leg over here. If you mark the leg here to here and go for the 50%, this is that 50% which is called the uh, what does it called? Equivalent. What is it called? I forgot. This is the deep premium area. This is the discount area. The 50% is over here. I don't want to see that this market is coming for the premium zone, because this market is coming from the very premium area. So I don't want to see it will come here. I don't want to see that. Equilibrium. I forgot. I don't use the optimal trade entry, so I actually forgot that. It's equilibrium. Absolutely. That high of yesterday at 441, a 5-minute chart is a buy side liquidity. Though I don't use the 5-minute chart, but let me check. I don't have any buy side liquidity actually. Nothing over here. Mm, there can be some buy side liquidity here. I'm not sure about that, but in here I don't have any buy side liquidity around this area. Nothing. E-mini S&P is extremely bullish. You can see over here. Still now I don't have any first presented fair value gap, so I'm waiting for first presented gap as well as the 10 a.m. in my opinion. Yep, 10 a.m. for my first trade. I'm feeling markets go up due to OPEC news. Which is OPEC news? What is OPEC news? Hey Eagle Sniper, how are you, brother? There is no relationship with oil and the Nasdaq market. Sometimes you will see that there is a news called crude oil. That news doesn't affect the NQ chart at all. But around that crude oil news, if you go to the oil chart, which is a crude oil chart, you will see drama over there. Okay, lot of drama over there. To bring the gas price lower, but when crude fall, NQ go up. I'm not okay with my funded account. Wow, that is good news, Eagle. This is direct relation with consumer, which is good for public if uh, crude prices coming lower. Of course, it's good for the human being, I guess. Like if the oil price is lower, then it's of course a big achievement for the people, because they will be able to buy oil or everything. Everything goes lower. The price will goes lower. Good morning, Sing Shop. Good morning, Sing Shop. Good morning, brother. We are tapping into the 1 hour CB now. Let's see if that brings the price down. Of course, brother. I'm saying one more time. This entry is according to my first presented fair value gap entry. So it has no relationship with the price action. So even if this market would love to fall, I don't care, as I have the BC. I'll look for that BC to take a buy for 25 candle at least. So that is why I'm trying to take that buy. If you don't feel good, or if you're thinking that this market will start to fall, don't don't take this trade. Of course, this time if this market doesn't take me, I will remove the entry, because most of the time it works at the first time or around the opening. That is why, if it works now, I'll be happy. If it doesn't work, then I'm not going to take this trade later. That is the volume imbalance. So really this first presented gap starts from this volume imbalance. I took a bit risk here to see if it can reach until the gap, exact gap. But of course it can just tap to this line and then start to go higher. It can do that. If it happens, for example, tap to this line and then went higher for 25 handle, I'll not take this trade as well. ES is still showing some weakness, so I think it will fall a bit more, because it's showing the weakness a bit here. Okay, I'm now going to cancel this plan for now. Later I will see if it can take me, because that was my expectation. It will tap here, then it will go higher, but unfortunately it didn't take me. So for now I'm going to cancel the first presented gap entry plan. We'll see it later. Come on, baby, all night, Friday night, all night. Hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I want, baby, I want, come tonight. Nope, not yet. This is just the 15-minute candle after 9:30, which is a bullish, big bullish candle. Okay, it's still, I'm not thinking about this is going higher. I don't want to see it will keep going higher. Not yet. I will wait until 10, then maybe I will take some decision after 10. Of course, event horizon is so beautiful and so powerful. Market opened, started to go higher. No need to chase this market. Don't chase the market, please. July 20th new week opening gap is in close. Yeah, I can see it here. Let's see if it can reach until that area. Ugh. Who is in a trade right now? Let me know who is in a trade right now. Maybe you have taken the entry here and holding the trade here. So near about you are holding a trade for 100 handle or something like that. Is there anyone who is in a trade right now? My fortune was not good today. It didn't tap over here. Otherwise, I would be able to catch some of this round. This, I would never go for this trade. Even if you have seen that I put this is just an expectation to see if it can tap here and then go higher or not. But it's not a trade idea for me. If there is a trade idea, I will push the button. Long target profit 23,300. 23,300. So here 23,300. Wow. Okay, brother. Let's wait for that. Boom. I missed it. Don't feel bad if you have missed the trade. Don't feel bad. Okay, okay, okay. It's the new week opening gap. Steven. There is also a new week opening gap. I can say I have just one new week opening gap, which is over here. I think the price is little different in MNQ and NQ, right? It's the new week opening gap stuck in long from Friday. Just some at 200 and next. Sorry, correction. Thursday new opening gap. Oh, okay. You're looking for Thursday new opening gap. I guess you're talking about this one. G-Man got in close to farewell gap trailed stop for a little profit. Ooh, okay, first farewell gap, little profit, but still you are in a profit. So you have to be happy, man, because you are still in a profit. First farewell gap. What's up? Been a while was risky, no like. What up? Been a while was risky, no like. Oh, okay, you didn't like it. Yeah, it was a little risky. But if you are still in profit and close it around the profit, you have to be happy, man. Sorry if I missed the explanation, but why is that first farewell gap according to you? Because there is another farewell gap, right? Yeah, there is a very small farewell gap over here, around here you can see. So some of you can think that this is the first presented gap according to ICT or something like that. I don't see this is my first present. See, there is a small gap, a very small gap though. It's not my first presented gap. I don't believe in this gap. My gap has to be at least 5 handle. So I will wait until I don't find the gap which is at least 5 handle. 10 handle, 15 handle, 20 handle, 100 handle, no problem. But it has to be at least 5 handle. NAS expanding. I can see it. I already trade long from yesterday. My night mate to 2100 daily target 125. Wow, Jian, get ready for your payout, man. Then you got a huge run then. But so I have to CFD prop account. So think is one is win a trade, then close the account and take another. One win or two loss in eval, right? Now it's in funded account. I don't have any rules for eval account. Eval just for passing that. Okay, to be honest, I have no idea how to pass your eval, but if it is funded account, one win stop, two loss stop. That is a forbidden rule for the funded account. Never ever over leveraged. One two accounts on another account, I up almost 1k each. Stop trading then, brother. Stop trading those accounts where you are already 1k already. Okay, please, because it is sometimes subjective on first presented fair value gap. Okay, it can be, brother. My first presented fair value gap is too obvious, too easy to understand, and that is it has to be 5 handle. If the 930 candle give me 5 handle fair value gap, I will mark that as my first presented gap, and I'll show you that that gap react more than any other gap in that specific day, more than any other gap. I can show this to you a lot of time. I have shown that actually. This is the gap which is going to be on my chart for next 5 days. Okay, it's called chasing the price, chasing the market. I'm not sure I should chase this market or not. Like 10 handle risk for new week opening gap. Okay, so here I was thinking about that, but it was absolutely a chasing market. So if I knew that you are not copying my trade, I would go for this trade. Here the logic is my stop loss is below that candle which has made this high fair value gap, which is my first fair value gap, which I don't want to see to be broken. It can maximum reach until the 50% of this gap or to the low of this gap. Even if it is overzealous, it can just take that low, or so tap to that low before going higher to the next obvious level, which is the new week opening gap low. That was the thinking over here, but to be honest, it's really so difficult to take the entry here while I'm in live, because if it is a loss, you will never see that you take a 9 or 10 handle loss. You will see that that is a loss, but just taking that 9 handle loss for 30 handle profit, it's a good deal for me. But if I take stopped out here, I should stop over there because it didn't work. On my right hand side, you can see here this is that new week opening gap from July 20 2025. This is the high, this is the low. Upon Eval on 3000 on tick profit and 3900 on other Eval. Now I'm not in any trade. That's cool, brother. I love you. But I think so. You mark the gap properly. I think I marked the gap more than perfect way. Which gap you're talking about? If you're asking about this gap, I'm over sure I've marked it in a perfect way. If there is any other gap you're asking about, then I have to recheck. I don't know which gap you're talking about. Check it out. Is there volume? Okay, I think, brother, you are new here, right? Okay. You have to stay some more days, brother, to understand this because it's some specific rules that should be made for first presented gap. There is something very specific. Okay. So my marking of first presented gap is absolutely perfect, according to me. I'd love to take a sell if the body close below this gap. Just make it inverse gap. Yeah. If the body close below this gap, I'll take my sell. From here, stop loss is going to cover there. Target will be the like this gap. If the body close below this inverse gap, not some kind of Mickey Mouse move, not something like that. One candle made this gap, one candle will close below this gap, something like that. My mistake. My mistake. It didn't close actually. I thought it is going to close because of this chart is little slow. So I was seeing that it has closed here. My mistake. This entry is not valid. Please don't take this trade because market didn't close below this gap. Okay. So it was my mistake. Okay, I got stopped out because it has to close below. I have seen that around 1 second it is here. So I pushed the button and suddenly it closed there. Unnecessary loss. It has to close below this gap. Otherwise it's not valid. That entry is not acceptable because market body didn't close below this gap. It has to close this gap. Hey, biblical 349 previous day high. 349 is the previous day high. Where is 349? That is that is that is okay. That is the previous day high. Let's see, brother. My highest expectation is this new week opening gap will hold the market, send it lower. That is my highest expectation. Unbelievable. I just scalped that trade for 15 all done for day. Now can learn from T2. What you can learn from me, I just made a big mistake. Oh man, this is just for the delay of this trading this chart. Something shit happens. Pretty wild if it gets to previous day high. Mm-hmm. It's true. My target profit 23,300, also 50% retracement of down leg started Thursday. Let's see, brother. It's very near of your target as well. It's not possible to trade this moment. Of course, it's not possible to trade this moment. Okay. New candle around 10. Not that much volatile. Still tradable. Here I have the 50-minute last fair value gap. Actually, you can see here. This is that 50-minute last fair value gap. Right now, this market is trading. So let's see if it can reverse from there. And it can be the fake breakout. Who is in a trade right now? Whatever, whether you were right or wrong, I would love to have your grasp on price action. Okay, brother. That is awesome. Are you considering importance 50% from the move down from yes Thursday? No, I don't do that. My knowledge about the price action is very, very limited. So a lot of new things I really don't use them because it's makes so much I mean, like uh difficult for me to understand this price action. So I don't focus on a lot of things. Instead, I just follow the fair value gap. That helps me to understand everything. I'm in for a sell. I don't have any sell while this market is above the new week opening gap. I can't take the sell first of all. Me, I'm still long. Okay, Steven. I hope that you will get your boom, and I'm oversure that you have taken some partial, and your stop loss is already at around the break even. I've been chasing and scalping in my Eval account, but no trade in my funded account. That's cool, Sujivan. I mean, at this moment, I just bought on my Eval, but wouldn't do this on my main accounts. Don't do that. Don't chase the market. Don't do anything shit, even if it worked on your funded account. Please don't do that. Do whatever you want to do with your Eval, go for that. But your funded account, make it safe. While the price is very good, then try to trade on your funded account, please. 23,165. Okay. Okay. I'm oversure that you have taken some partial and your stop loss is already around the break even or maybe above the break even. Good job, brother. Just wait if it can hit your 300 level to give you the highest boom. But you already got your boom, by the way. I'm not going to take any sell while this market is above the new week opening gap. No sell is valid for me while this market is above the new week opening gap. I'm not going to chase the market, not going to take the buy. That is my last area to take the buy here, which I have missed to be honest. But after that, no buy is valid because this market is too far. It is in, just look over here, opened, big candle, open, big candle. Not even didn't give any kind of manipulation here. That 15-minute candle didn't give any manipulation. So taking a buy from here is absolutely shit for me. So I had only opportunity to take the sell here. Market didn't give the selling opportunity over there. No sell is valid for me while this market is above this new week opening gap. Okay. So if anyone would love to take sell or buy, please go for that. I don't have any opportunity right now. Yes, I did stop loss in profit. Wow, awesome. Can you please explain ICT's Venom model? I didn't study it. I tried 2 to 3 times and then I stopped watching it because this is all the new things he is trying to bring here, which is absolutely doesn't have any kind of logic behind that. No logic at all, in my opinion. Of course, they're awesome. They're obviously best, but for me it is just useless. That is why I stopped watching them. I have to go, brother, but if you get a chance to explain about last week's price action, I'll come back and listen to this stream later. Thank you. I am not going to do that, at least not today, Suzivan. Even if I do that, I will do that around the Discord live, but not here. I was looking for order block that just happened, but it is above new week opening gap. Of course, brother, it is above the new week opening gap. I'm not interested to take the sell there. I'm back with too many buffering. Shouldn't that new week opening gap be 21st July, 20th July, or Sunday? I don't know. Actually, it's marked through the indicator, so maybe it's from the 21st July. Maybe I don't know. Gee, man. Okay. By the way, if you would love to take a sale, please go for it. Okay. I got cooked on the first time trying to trigger on Venom model. Okay. Yeah, if it works, brother, please go for that. For me, as I told, for me it was useless and it was meaningless for me. So I stopped watching that. I mean, he just drug something over here, which he has already explained in core content. So he just used some new terms over there to explain that Venom model or bringing a new model. I feel like that way. So I thought it's just time wasting my time to watch that Venom model. So I stopped watching. But maybe it is awesome. 300 lost 5 accounts. Wow. Brother, other days, maybe until 10:06, I have already framed 2 to 3 trade. But today, until now, I didn't frame any, not even a single trade. Just because I didn't find anything here yet. So maybe this is good for you, but this is not good for me. I'm not able to trade here right now. If you find any trade, let me know. I will just outline them. if it if it gives me the feeling to take entry, I will take the entry as well. So let me know your understanding or your thinking about taking buy or sell. Main move finished. 10:30 to 45 can expand for reversal. I don't know, Akshay. I have to wait to see how the candle is going to react with this new week opening gap. So far, it has closed above this new week opening gap and then tapped to the high of this new week opening gap, reacting from there. I need to see this candle to close below this new week opening gap or the very next candle. If it is an indecisive candle, the very next candle has to close below this new week opening gap. Then I will think if there is an opportunity to take sell. Otherwise, for me, it's nothing. Full margin buy now. Okay. Did you take that entry, Sharma? While you will push the button, let me know where is your entry zone, where is going to be your stop loss, what is going to be your target profit. Let me know that as well. All I'm seeing here, market is trading the last fair value from 15-minute chart right now. That's all I'm watching. I've already locked my account. Then why you were asking, why you were telling to take the buy, brother? Come on, it's not good. If you take any entry, then let us know. If price hits 2189, I will add. Oh, okay. You are still holding that trade, Steven? I wouldn't if I were you. I will come back tomorrow. Okay, Sharma. Then I will wait for your tomorrow's trade, brother. If he breaks it, is it consolidation MSS? Is considered MSS? There is no MSS. Here there is no MSS. No, man. The thing is, Sharma, for example, I am looking for a buy, okay? But I'm not feeling good to take that buy, or I don't have the courage to take the buy. Then suddenly I saw that on chat someone is telling full margin buy. Okay, so I will get the confidence. Oh, okay, I'm thinking buy. He's also thinking buy, so it is going to work. But he doesn't know that you are not pushing the button. You are just thinking like that way. So it will actually be difficult for him. Okay, so that is why I told if you push the button, let us know. If you don't push the button, no need to say something that is gonna be difficult for other people to trade. It's true, right? Thank you so much, Sharma, for understanding. Sometimes people don't understand me, they misunderstand me, but thank you so much for understanding, brother. No trade for me. If you find any trade, please go for that. I don't have any trade. I'm not going to push the button. If you have any trade, please go for that trade. It's not an trade idea. I'm not going to push the button. But if you'd love to push the button, please go for your trade, own trade. I am not going to take that responsibility. It's an idea. I am not going to take this trade. Why? Just because this market is above this new week opening gap high, a new week opening gap. See here. So I'm framing my sell while this market is above the new week opening gap. See, this fair value gap is above the new week opening gap. So I can't take the buy sell here while this market is above the new week opening gap. Please, if you'd love to take the sell or buy, it should be your own responsibility. I'm not going to take any kind of responsibility. Where is the amount of subscribers indicator? It's not showing there. Why it's not showing there? It should be there. I don't know why it's not showing, brother. As I told, it was resetted, but now it's gone. Anybody knows how to fix this? I think you'll be able to see it now. Better work. Hope you have a great profitable day. Let's see, brother. Still no, I don't have anything. See you tomorrow, brother. For the first time for today, I'm going to go for a trade here. Okay. So I think I have missed it already. So if it okay, I got it already. I'm not asking any of you to copy my trade. Let's see if it can work over here. I'll just make it here to be there. This is the first trade for today. As the market has closed above this new week opening gap over here and made a bullish fair value gap, I'd love to see it will take the previous high, which is over here, build relatively equal highs, and would love to see some run through that high. So this high should be taken, and then after that high it should go a bit higher from this gap. It can maximum come until to the top of this gap. That is why my stop loss is 1 or 2 tick below this gap high. Love to see if it can hit my at least the first partial level, and then I will look for the next area where I can go for the next trade area. I think it should be there. I'm not asking any of you to copy the trade, okay? First time I was not able to take the buy here because market didn't close above or below this what to say, I mean the new week opening gap. While the market has closed above this new week opening gap, the very next candle can close below this new week opening gap as well. But before closing below this gap, I would love to see the extreme high should be taken one more time. This is called the reaction from the new week opening gap high. So I want to see the high of this new week opening gap reaction should send the market exactly the next high until the next high. Let's see. Of course, brother, go to this settings, come here in position, see here, make it ticks, not money, make it ticks or the percentage, anything from position, profit and loss, make it ticks. Okay. This is now a good buy side liquidity to me. I would love to see this buy side liquidity will be taken before tapping to the top of this gap. I need the speed before 10:30 because 10:30 is difficult for me. Around 10:30, a run can come until the 50% of that week. So I would love to see a run toward that buy side liquidity before 10:30. An obvious run, some kind of boom run, bull run, okay, very strong run. Okay, this candle is better, a little better, this candle, but I need another candle which is going to take that buy side liquidity. Just by one candle, not like two, three, five, four, six candle, not like that. I know the buy side liquidity is great, but I still feel it will sue us first. Let's see, brother. My stop loss in is in a very logical level. In my opinion, it is a very logical level because if this market really come to this fair value gap, which is the last fair value gap, which should work as a breakaway gap here, then there is a possibility that it will go for this sell side liquidity. Okay, so in my opinion, it is in a safe place, but still, if it would love to go for that sell side liquidity, it has to break all of these things, right? My stop loss covered that 50% and the high of this new week opening gap. That's an opportunity. It should take that high even before falling, even if it would love to fall. But let's see. Either way, the stop loss is not that big actually, 1600. I think it's a very logical stop loss in my opinion. Not a huge stop loss, something like that. Tap to the new week opening gap high. This candle has tapped to the new week opening gap high. Let's see now if it can start to go higher, because really it doesn't left anything behind here, nothing. That is the last line. It can maximum reach to the top. Okay, I got stopped out. It didn't work. It has a possibility to go for the sell side liquidity now, which I can't take the sell because it is still inside this new week opening gap. And according to the new week opening gap, one candle in this candle, the very next candle can close below this new week opening gap, can start to fall. Okay, this is a market where we will keep looking for sell and the market will keep flying, and as soon as you lose the patience, buy and market will fall. No, it's not like that. It has a very logical level. I will take rebuy while this market will close out this, because I can clearly see that market actually stop me out. The wick did the damage. I didn't expect the wick will do that damage, so I will take rebuy while market will come here. Same logical area. Quick limit order 1, 2, 3. It's not something like that, brother. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I'm not sure. Okay, no, I mean, let's say I hope that it will take me. I should push the button while this body has closed, but I hope that it will take me. Come on. Okay, it got me, and same thing, I'll go for 2 here, around 20 handle. 20 handle. I'll close to pass to contract there. There, and hold the last one until there. Here the wick did the damage. To be honest, I didn't want to see the wick will come until here. Unfortunately, we came over there. So this is still a valid trade for me. I would love to go for that trade one more time. I would love to believe it one more time. Now, brother, it is not something like that. I put my stop loss in the most logical level by believing that this is not coming here, right? So if I put my stop loss for the sake of this conversation here, or maybe below this sell side liquidity, of course, that would be a different case of scenario. I didn't want to take that risk, so I put the stop loss in the most logical level. So you are seeing the stop loss 15 handle, which you will never see. Whoever is doing this in YouTube, they will never do this. They will always put the huge stop loss, and then if they get stopped out, the same thing I'm saying here, okay, it's just a bad luck. They will say the same thing, it's just a bad luck. But my stop loss is 30 handle, 15 handle, sorry, not 30, 15 handle, 12 handle, 10 handle, 7 handle. Their stop loss is 30 handle, 40 handle, 50 handle. That's the difference, brother. But this is absolutely good price action. Which did the damage, unfortunately, but nothing to do. And I'm not thinking that I lose my patience, so it is now going to fall. There is no logic to think about the sell until the body close below this new week opening gap. If the body close below this new week opening gap, it can start to fall then. And in that area, I will be in a big problem, because I have no idea which area is going to stop the market and send it higher one more time. I have no idea about that. So this is what it is. Stop loss is the same zone, 15 handle. I should take the partial here, but I'm taking a bit more risk here, 20 handle risk instead of 14 handle. So I believe that it will go 5 handle above the liquidity. I believe that. This is the 1030 candle. I was afraid of this candle because this candle is really so dangerous, give lot of volatility. But if I can survive by this candle, I believe that I'll get my boom. If I can survive by this candle. If I don't survive by this candle, that is bad luck, and I will stop trading over here. This is a highly volatile candle. I wanted to see this candle will work like this way. Tapped to this high, then it will start to go higher. Exactly here, I was expecting this type of things. You can see here the next time. Okay, I got stopped. So this trade is not valid anymore, as it didn't work 2 times. For the first time, it tapped here, will go higher, take that buy side liquidity. That was my expectation. 1030 candle, I was afraid from the beginning because this candle make a lot of difference, and to be honest it's very difficult for me to hold the trade for this candle. Tried 2 times for that buy side liquidity, didn't work. Should stop over here in this zone. No trade for me at all. Even if it now work, I don't care about that. Not exactly 10:30 candle, 10:20, 10:30, 10:31, 10:32. This four candle is extremely difficult. They're highly volatile and just miss the trade out before giving the run or something like that. I don't have the ball, brother. Still believe it will go higher. I will go for sell if the 50-minute candle close below this new week opening gap. Then I will look for sell. Until then, still I know that it will go higher. I believe that it will go higher. But to be honest, I should not trade over here as it didn't work 2 times. My balls are pulled out. Please don't take this trade. It's my request to all of you. Please don't take this trade. If you would love to take this trade, it should be your own analysis, but don't copy this trade because of me. Okay. Your jokes. That's 90% was LMFAO. Hey Jonathan, you're joking. I failed at my model today. Read it wrong. IOFED when the price is running towards liquidity. Okay. I'm humble. This is my humble request. Please don't copy this trade. I trailed my stop loss a bit lower because my I saw that my stop loss was exactly to the high of this new week opening gap. So I just put it a bit lower, was not able to cover that candle low. Okay, just put it a bit lower. Just covered that new week opening gap high. Not a good sign, it's consolidating. So really difficult. Why you are so consolidating? Why you are not giving me the run I'm looking for? After closing up this new week opening gap, already two candle has closed here. This is the third candle which is actually trading around this area. This is absolutely shit because it should not spend that much time while it is trading above the new week opening gap. So either it has to break the new week opening gap below or it should keep going higher. It's not doing anything, it's just consolidating. So to be honest, a very bad area. Got done for today, at least for the morning session. Got four losses, one after another. Didn't work out at all. A pure consolidation. Hit seek and destroy mode. Yeah, I can see it's in seek and destroy mode, brother. It should have run actually because the second destroy mode, if it was doing that, it should be done over here. A huge loss actually in this account, 183. Okay, I'm looking for 5 minute bearish fair value gap for sell. Let's see, brother. For me, I will not look for any kind of sell until the body doesn't close below this new week opening gap. If the body can close below this new week opening gap, then and only then I'll think about sell. Otherwise, no sell is valid to me. After those Thursday and price action, this can be expected. Of course, Mahdi. Today is the no man's land area where I have no idea what is going to happen, to be honest. That is why I just let me see actually who has voted over. Bull is 48%, bear is 34%, neutral is 18%. So I will actually join with this neutral guy because it was not bullish for me, though I got to 15 candle huge expansion. Bear, I was a bit bear, but otherwise I was in neutral. So I really didn't have any idea what is going to happen today. I have already talked about this to our the Discord already around the morning session. I really don't know what is going to happen. Should hit 23,300 today. Just need to gather orders. Pull back to 23,190. If 15-minute candle close below this new week opening gap, there is a much more possibility it will never go above this first new week opening gap again. This is the last fair lookup from 15-minute chart, which is actually been respected here. You can see there. This is the last fair lookup from 15-minute chart that is respecting over there. If it can close below this new week opening gap here, it has 99% possibility it will never go above this new week opening gap high one more time. This high should have been taken before actually falling, to be honest. That was my expectation. It didn't work. Good night. Tell these guys to sleep and take rest. Yeah, you should take sleep. You should sleep and take rest. Today's price action is absolute shit, as there is no target. There is nothing. But of course, still we'll see how it is going to end the day. The high looked clean, and they wasn't taken. If you're asking about these, this is from 1 minute chart. Really, I don't have any priority for this liquidity as it is not from a higher time frame. So overall, I'm seeing this market came to the last parallel gap. Now it is melting again. These cells are more beautiful rather than those buys. You see here, these cells are more beautiful. All of these buyers are already in profit. I will take my last buy for today. That is also going to be my last trade for today. If the body close above this high, I'll take this buy. Stop loss will be here, and target is this liquidity. Okay, body has to close above that high. Oh, sorry, above that gap, and then I'll go for that. If the body close, then this entry is valid for me. Otherwise, I'm not going to take it. Last buy or last trade for today. 2 1 0. I wish it will take me, but let's see. If it doesn't take me, that is the bad luck, just a bad luck. This is my last trade for today. If it doesn't take me, that is different matter. I am just, that is just a bad luck. Come on, baby, all night. Try me, try me, baby. Try me, try me, baby. Try me, baby, try me. Come on. A bit more, a bit more, a bit more, a bit. Okay, there you go. This is the last trade for today. If it doesn't, I will simply just close the stream as well because it's not working at all. I know it's a highly risky because market closed below this new week opening gap. So I'm predicting that this is going to close above this new week opening gap high and finish the unfinished business. If it doesn't do that, that is going to be my last trade as well. This is the last fair value gap. If it doesn't hold it, maybe I'll get stopped out. Got stopped out. Last trade and done for today. It is unbelievable price which I'm not able to trade. That's all. Got some losses, but tomorrow I hope that I will mitigate my losses. That's all. So wild. The way it has fallen is too wild. Okay guys, sorry for this stream because it was not good at all. Market didn't take me for the first presented gap, and then when I'm started to look for the buy, it didn't go anywhere. It's just doing the seek and destroy mode. So to be honest, it's really difficult to trade today. As I told to my Discord, today is gonna be a very difficult day for me. I have no idea where the market will go and how it will trade today. So be careful. This can be a huge losing day, big losing day. Make sure you're not over leveraging. Try to make your leverage smaller. I hope you'll survive today. If you can survive today, tomorrow you are going to get a beautiful price action. Wait at least until today, and then if it can give you something. Okay, see you guys, and yeah, see you tomorrow. I can see you.